What up, anime fans? It's Gozen,
And Kid Kai.
and we're here to talk about Dragon Ball Super Episode 46. Kid Kai, initial thoughts?
Well, it's interesting. Let's just put it this way. We watched it without subtitles. We kind of went on a recommended thing and we kind of read a synopsis. But yeah, all in all, I think it was, from what we made out, it wasn't as bad as the first one. It's gotten better. Yeah, it's gotten better. I liked it better than the first two.
So, what Kid Kai wanted to say there was that we looked at Herm's review, Herms98 on Twitter, and he's awesome because he goes out, does the translations, like, right when the episode comes out. Like, God bless him. Like, all of us, like, wouldn't know what the hell's going on if it wasn't for him most of the time. At least until the official, like, not official, but, like, unofficial sub comes out. But, yeah, definitely, it wasn't bad. I mean, again, the humor is, for these episodes, is focused again on humor rather than actual good storytelling. Like, humor is definitely privileged. Like, we get the fact that Goku and Vegeta are fighting, which is like, yes. Do we get to figure out who's stronger? No, not really, because before it ends, we have Copy Vegeta being destroyed because Monaka accidentally wakes up from his sleep and steps on the crystal. And apparently Monaka's stepping on it is enough to break the nucleus. Kind of ridiculous. But again,
It's
humor
a
is the
filler,
main
so,
thing. Yeah.
yeah.
For filler, we gotta judge him by humor. And I gotta say, I did laugh my ass off, and both me and Kai did, when the blob was about to eat Jocko, and then it just skips him because he's not strong enough going for Goten and Trunks. That was hilarious. Well done on their part.
Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite parts of the episode.
And another favorite part definitely had to be when Vegeta was made to wear a pacifier that apparently he didn't realize was a pacifier, but that was definitely hilarious.
Yes, and I think it's implied that it was just a pacifier and didn't help anything in the slightest bit. But
yeah, it was. Yeah, he said he wouldn't have worn it if it wasn't a pacifier, but hey, man, you wore it.
yeah, that's funny. But going back to what we talked about earlier, Goku versus Vegeta, I think it might be hinting at the fact that Goku could be potentially stronger because we haven't seen him unleash Kaioken times 10 against the Blob. And while going Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, they were matched evenly.
Yeah, but at the same time, with the Kaioken, like, I mean, we don't even know if Goku can do that again without completely messing up his ki, so at the same time, it doesn't even matter. I mean, if you can be stronger for, like, a little bit and then ruin the rest of your future, like, you know.
Yeah, but the question isn't whether you're ruining your future, it's whether you can whoop Vegeta's ass in a lot of time period.
I guess here the question, but another hilarious part, and what probably shows the pride of the Saiyans better than anything so far, was Vegeta's the fact that he was torn in this episode. He didn't know if he wanted Goku or Clone Vegeta to win, because Clone Vegeta was representing his strength too. So even though that would have meant him disappearing forever, he was like trying to cheer on Clone Vegeta. He's like, "What? You call yourself me, man? You suck!"
Yeah,
like he was.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
Wanted, like, the satisfaction of rather being dead and having the satisfaction that he's better than Kakarot. Finally,
exactly.
Than living,
which is completely like Saiyan pride at its finest. Like, he would rather die than have his clone, who represents him, lose to Kakarot, which is, it's pretty powerful. That's why he didn't know what to do. He was cheering for one, he was cheering for the other. He was like, you should do better, and you know what? It was cool. It shows the kind of character he is and what Saiyans represent, and he epitomizes Saiyans as, you know, the prince of all Saiyans.
But on the other hand, you also see his human side. You see him again stepping up to defend Trunks, something that maybe you wouldn't have seen in Dragon Ball Z at the beginning.
Although I feel like the Bardock movie kind of suggests that they would kind of protect their family members.
I think he's supposed to be separate. We'll have to rewatch that episode.
Yeah, we're gonna rewatch it soon. But yeah, like, with pretty much, we have Vegeta just completely stepping up as a father, and watching this guy's transformation has been one of the joys of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, and really, I love it. I love watching him grow as a human being and him caring for Trunks, and it's great. And even seeing how Trunks calls him like Papa, and Vegeta is not even he's not even a harsh dad. He kind of like seems standoffish sometimes, but really you can tell by Trunks' reaction that he really does love him, and that Vegeta loves him in return. And that's something cool that you wouldn't expect to see from the cold Prince of Saiyans.
Yeah, I agree. His character's definitely changed, and it's nice to see him changing. But now,
we were also, let me get this in. We were also talking about why he might be called like the Prince of Saiyans, even though all the other Saiyans are dead.
Yeah, and why he's not.
And one of our buddies at our barbecue, actually, shout out to Mihailo if he's listening to this. He suggested that it could be because he wants like pay respect to his father, who, although he died, he still wants to respect his position. So that could be like a take on why he continues to call himself Prince of Saiyan, even though
he was never officially inaugurated as King of Saiyans. That could be a simple, but you never know. There's a mixture of deep elements.
He was before he was like could be the King of Saiyans. The Saiyans were kind of wiped out, and then it's like, how can you be king? So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, because he's technically not Prince or King of anything anymore, really, because they're gone. But
still a cool title to have.
Yeah, of course. And
Prince of all Saiyans!
And you know what? He takes a lot of great pride.
And as well he should. But what did you want to say, Kid Kai?
Okay, now I want to get to the thing that we've all been salivating for and have been waiting on for a while since they've announced it. Future Trunks, like the 15 to 20, 30 second bit that we get of him in the end.
That was exciting, and not gonna lie, just watching that was better than the whole episode almost.
Yeah, like that short split time period that they gave us for that made me just salivate. I cannot wait for the saga to start. This is long anticipated. This could make Super better. Finally, we get to see
better.
One of the arguably top 5 most popular Dragon Ball Z characters.
And definitely one of the coolest Dragon Ball Z characters.
Come back. Now, I have one question. Why on earth is his hair blue? I'm pretty sure it's purple.
Yeah, that's the thing I didn't get either. Shouldn't his hair be purple? Like, is it trying to imply that he has, like, some kind of Super Saiyan blue on his own? Or is it just, like, did the writers just be like, oh, fuck, continuity? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll figure that out, and that's something else we can speculate about. His uniform is definitely cool. Like, it's definitely dope. And, what's he running from, man? Like, we heard that he's very powerful, so it wouldn't be surprising if he achieved Super Saiyan Blue on his own.
Yeah.
But why is he running? What's he running from? And then we finally have an official release of Black Goku picture, which is like kind of pretty much Goku with like a cool earring. So
yeah, he's got the Patara earrings in his.
Yeah, so we'll see what that's about.
Some people say it's related to the video games that came out recently, the Xenoverse and stuff, where they think the character Demigra will be reintroduced because Goku has the same Patara earrings that he had, and he was a highly popular character in Xenoverse and stuff like that. But here's the thing is, I don't think he's as powerful as Beerus or Whis. While we know that this new character, which most likely the new anti-villain will most likely be Black Goku, is most likely going to be stronger than Beerus and perhaps stronger than Whis, because it is stated that all the gods, potentially including Xenos, will have to get involved in this conflict. And for someone to be for him to draw in Xenos as well, he's going to have to be extraordinarily strong. He's going to have to be potentially stronger than Whis. That's the only way I can see him drawing in.
And I can't wait to see it, because in that way, then we'll get a stronger Goku. We'll get stronger main characters. Even in this part, like Goku and Vegeta agreed to have a next match, and that each one said they'd win. So I definitely want to see them like both getting better.
And who is technically Black Goku? Even though he looks exactly like Goku, I doubt that's gonna be his name, Black Goku, because Goku of Trunks' timeline is dead.
Yeah.
He died of natural causes and cannot be wished back by the Dragon Balls. So who is this? Is this like a Turles thing from the earlier movies, from the Tree of Might movie? Or is this... I don't know. And who is this potential Saiyan that's gotten extraordinarily strong that he makes Super Saiyan, Blue Super Saiyan, potentially running around like a scared little child?
Yeah, so we'll see, and we can't wait. Any final thoughts, Kid Kai?
Yeah, all in all, I'm happy. It wasn't as bad as I thought the episode. It was improved. I feel like they almost heard some kind of message from me. Yeah, it's improved. We weren't going through some kind of filler hell. It was like 3 episodes or something, which is not too bad. I mean, considering the fact that Naruto goes on for like 10 months or over a year sometimes with fillers, it's not bad at all. Yeah, that's about it. I'll give this episode a 5.5, maybe 6 out of 10. In general, I'll give it a 5.5. But yeah, can't wait for next week, man. Next week is gonna be super
Next
super
week is gonna be
exciting.
very anticipated, and if you guys don't like fucking tune in, like you'll be disappointed, bro. It's gonna be a dope episode. I'm sure of it, and it's gonna be a dope conversation.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've anticipated an anime episode this
Yeah,
much.
I'm anticipating this more than anything in the, let's say, Super Saiyan tournament. No, like what is it? The Universe 6-7 tournament arc. I'm anticipating this like way more, so it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I think I'm anticipating this thing even compared to other anime in general a lot. Like, I mean,
this has definitely a lot of
pressure.
weight and pressure. Yeah,
weight
definitely.
and pressure on them to succeed because they can't afford for this to be a bad. There's way too much anticipation. It's drawing in a lot of fans. I've heard even fans who haven't been watching, old fans coming back because it's Future Trunks.
And that's what we want to hear.
Super excited.
Excellent. All right, guys. So we'll see you next week. All right. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and to catch next week's video. This has been Gozen and Kid Kai.
We'll see you later, Space Cowboys.